You have reached review time with Imperial. Today we'll be reviewing Power Season 6, Episode 8. Let's get into it. This episode started off kind of slow, where we left off at the last episode. So just to go over real quick, you have Tommy and Keisha and Cash in a new house in the burbs. And you have Tariq in a new school. And Tasha teaching him the game. Bad mom. Or whatever. But she thinks she's trying to save his life. And you have Ghost still dealing with the counseling tape. So we got those 3 scenarios going on pretty much throughout this episode. So we're going to start with Tariq, his new school teacher, questioned him. He found out that he was expelled from the previous school, and basically checking to see if he got drugs. Tariq didn't have no drugs on him. He brought that information back to his mom. He ended up breaking into the teacher's office, find out that the teacher was struggling for money, and so he's gonna be an outlet. So Tariq tells Tasha, she's hesitant, but she like, we might can use that angle. We just gonna have them work for us anonymously. Don't know how they really gonna pull that off. So meanwhile, you have Keisha and Tommy up at the house, and Tommy's always been kind of hesitant with Keisha, and so but he's still going along with the ride with her. He got in his house out in the burbs, and the house, Tommy leaves and the mom shows up. The mom shows up, tells Keisha pretty much. She comes in, she Bogart, talking about, I want a room on the other side of the house, and then she puts her picture right in front of Cash picture. Very disrespectful, and pretty much told Keisha that Holly, which was Tommy's last girlfriend, that he killed her when he found out he couldn't trust her. Basically insinuating he gonna do the same to you. And so she kicked Kate, Tommy's mom, out the house, and then when she was on her way taking her son to school, the Fed Rodriguez, she pulled up, or the detective, she pulled up, questioned Keisha, had child services, pulled Keisha and pulled her son. Now this could have been a scare tactic, but Keisha panicked, signed the papers over. Meanwhile, Sax was suspended, and he was still running game on Dre. So Dre met with the undercover, told her that he wants Sax to pay for everything that he did. And so she told Dre if he gave her some information, she'd see what she could do. So he pretty much told her that he told Tariq where the person who killed his sister, he told him where that he lived at or whatever. So that kind of refutes the alibi that they had saying he's with Keisha or whatever. So the pressure is on. They got the feds. Keisha signed the paper. Is she going to turn Tommy in? She told Cash that don't tell Tommy. He can't tell nobody. Meanwhile, Tommy took him to basketball practice. He's a kid, he's not up on any of that, so he tells Tommy what happened and wanted to make sure that he did the right thing or whatever. And so then Tommy came back in the house and pretty much he blasted Keisha like, yo, why would, what happened? She's played like nothing, but then he told her like, why you wasn't gonna tell me? And then she's like, well, I know what happened with Holly, so I didn't want, you to think that that was going to be me. And so then that changed his heart. And then she like said, he's like, how long you knew that? And he said, since yesterday. He was like, well, and you still here. So that made him feel like, yo, she really with me. She riding with me or whatever. So at that moment, he's all mushy. He loving her or whatever. And he like, yo, the feds don't got nothing on you. This house is paid off or whatever. And I got it paid off so that way if anything was to happen, you'll always be straight or whatever. So that made her feel more empowered. Meanwhile, Ghost, Senator Tate, the guy that was Senator Tate was banging his wife. He comes in and Ghost riles up Senator Tate. Meanwhile, his microphone is turned on, being recorded, and he's saying derogatory stuff. So that kind of messed his campaign up. Meanwhile, the girl that's helped running his campaign, she's really into Ghost big time. She want him to do big work, and Senator Tate said, "You don't know Ghost. You don't know St. Patrick like you think you do, pretty much." And so his campaign got blown up because of that. Ghost was supposed to come on and they were supposed to make peace. So Senator Tate had the project pulled and blew everything up. So that their situation for now or whatever. So they get a war right there. So Andre got the ankle bracelet released. He gave the information. Saxon Ghost. Now the writing was kind of poor here. Tommy and Ghost shows up to Sax's apartment, threatening him, killing him, telling him they want the information. Pretty much they told him ain't nobody gonna believe him. Sax been all over the place. They should have put a bullet in Sax. I don't know what they left him alive for. What's the writing for? He should have been gone. So nevertheless, they said, remember we kept you, Ghost said, remember I kept you alive. You owe me. So now Sax went back to his directive, even though he suspended, told him what happened. He didn't believe him. He fired Sax. So, meanwhile, Tommy took cash out. He gonna buy a ring. He gonna propose to Keisha. Keisha's panicking. Pretty much, she packed all her stuff up. She gonna make a run for it. So Ghost and Tasha talks, and he pretty much tell Tasha, listen, man, you the feds know about Tariq, that he picked up Kane and ashes. They on to him. They question the alibi. You need to go see Keisha. She ain't listen to me. She's scared of me, but she'll listen to you. So Tasha goes and find Keisha. Keisha, before she got in there, Keisha put the gun in the purse. And then Tasha like, yo, you need to keep your alibi straight. And we need to wait here till Tommy get here. And then Keisha just wanted to grab all her stuff, bounce, grab cash out of practice, and roll. And so and then Tasha grabbed the keys and said, no, I can't let you go nowhere. So Keisha's looking at the bag like, she's thinking about her son. Her emotions is flying. Nah, it's either you or my son. Nah, you ain't gonna keep me. So I gotta get out of here. Boom. She go darts for the bag, pulls out the gun. They fighting, they tussling, and of course they get the scuffle with the gun. And then it's that moment you see in movies where you don't know who Gary gets shot, and then boom, trigger goes off, and it end up being Keisha the one gets shot. So R.I.P. to Keisha. Tasha sits over top of her, and then Keisha like, wait, no, what about Cash? But now Tasha's looking at you a liability. I can't trust that things gonna go well. And Keisha blew her head off or whatever, and grabbed the paper that she had signed, with the feds, and left the house. Now, Tasha fingerprints is everywhere. So, big fail. Fingerprints is everywhere. And then so now it shows Tommy coming back up to the house, and he noticed that the doors cracked before he even got there. So he told Cash, go back in the car, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. I'm gonna talk to your mom first. And then he goes up and he already sees Keisha's dead, head blown off or whatever. So, you know, he already you could tell he go maniac. Pretty much like how Ghost with Angie or whatever. So I already know, you can already see how it's set up, that he gonna think this is Ghost's retaliation or whatever. It's Ghost and he's not gonna think that it's Tasha or whatever. So the episode was like kind of poor writing, but at the end it was explosive and it ended phenomenal. That was like a good scene at the end. or whatever. We all knew something was gonna happen to Keisha. It was gonna be jail snitch or she was gonna get out of here somehow. So she's out of here, and the overall decent episode. It's just gonna be interesting how everything played out. But what I did see in the trailers for next week, it said 2 episodes to the season finale. So I mean, if you didn't know, that Power is supposed to be Power Book 2, and I guess that's supposed to start after episode 10, and it's supposed to be like 24 hours after everything took place, and it's supposed to be the next chapter of Power or whatever. Now, it was rumors that the next chapter of Power is showing Tariq taking over. So we got 2 episodes left, episode 9 and 10, and it's going to be interesting to see how this all plays out and see who's left. So who's left on the table? Sax, Dre, the Distro, Ghost, Tommy, and Tasha. So I think, of course, Tariq is safe. I think Tasha either is going to be killed or she's in jail because her prince is everywhere. I think she's going down for the killing of Keisha. She's going down for that. And Tommy and Ghost, I think both of them is out. Either they both out of here, or one going to jail and one going to be dead. Either or. Dre, I think, is definitely dead. He gonna find a way. He gonna get dead. And Sax is out of here too. He gonna find a way. I can't see them keeping Sax alive, but then again, they could have killed him. So it's gonna be all interesting. So thanks for tuning in. Till next time, like this video, subscribe, share the video, become part of the channel.